This first one that I'm going to bring up, he actually did a taping for Just for Laughs last year, and he's excited to be here. So I need you guys to start clapping, show that appreciation, show that love. Come on. Please put your hands together for our first comedian of the night, Stein, kid.
Ever since I did the show for Just for Laugh, it went bankrupt. Because they put me on too late. Not even me could save them from their past and from all the mistakes they have made. This is karma, you know. People should have put me on earlier. I don't know why. From what I observe, people who piss me off or like do bad things to me, they usually like get into some bad luck, you know. I'm a very forgiving person, though, you know. That's why I'm like Santa. You know Santa Claus? I have a naughty list. So when people did something wrong to me, I write it down just in case I forget. I'm a very forgiving person. Yeah. I don't know why people in the dark always, I don't hear your laugh, you know. I need to register your name from now on. Like from now on, the second row and behind, they need to register the name just in case I need to put you on the naughty list. Yeah. So, have you ever seen a ghost? Yeah, ever? Ghost. Like
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Felt one.
I don't know why. It seems like the ghost that white people see is less scary than the ghost in Asia. Do you find that to be true in general? Like in Asia, even the tree looks more discouraged and creepy. You look at the Canadian trees, like strict environment. I think it's the energy, the hockey energy that the tree get to make them handsome and tall, and the study energy, like the study energy. Yeah, there's the parent trying to cure our ADHD by giving us PTSD. That's why the tree look really creepy. Yeah, in Hong Kong, when you go on hiking, you have to be careful because even though Hong Kong is so small, it's like 30 kilometers, like a square, you know, but people get lost when they go hiking. And we never find the body. It's such a small place. How did they get lost, right? So that's why when you go out, right, and you're hiking and you pee outside, you have to say, excuse me, because there might be a ghost you're peeing through. You might pee through a ghost. Even the trees said, please lead me through, lead the way. Like you just talk to the tree and work with the tree. Otherwise, they don't let you out of the forest or something, and then you get lost, right? Let me demonstrate. Excuse me. I know, right? The ghost will follow you home. Yeah, that's why I don't sleep in the night. Yeah. I go out 3 a.m. in the morning to take long walk and make sure there are no other weirdo. Yeah. That means, okay, you don't get it? Like, that means I imply I'm a weirdo. See, usually, like the last few shows, I just let it go, and it add up, the confusion add up, and I was like, where did it start to go wrong? Now I have to double check and triple check every sentence to make sure it's not the subtitle that you need, or I want to gauge your level of comprehension so that you'll go through. Just in case anything trigger you, raise your hand, okay? Let me know so that we will go slower and repeat on that things that bother you. You know, give you exposure therapy. Make sure we all work through it together. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's your PTSD for your ADHD. You know, doesn't. Yeah. Okay. Are there anyone with crazy parents here? Is it true that white people parents are easier than Asian parents? Once again, the stereotype is true.
Yes.
Yeah, we got one Indian here. One Indian. I have some Indian jokes I need to test on you. Make sure Aspire and you were good at it. Okay, so here you go. So Canadian, they don't like it when the Chinese come here with money and buy all this house and leave them empty. But when the Indian come to fill those houses, they're also not happy. So I just wonder, what is the optimal level of occupancy? Okay, that's good. Okay. So each year I find the Waldo is easier to find because there's depopulation going on, right? And Waldo is white, so it's easier to find Waldo every year. And with all this immigrant coming into the West, it doesn't make it harder because you can just skip the block of brown and black, right? But if you were to play Finding Waldo, would you skip the block of tourists, like brown tourists or Chinese?
I guess so.
And
I haven't thought about finding Waldo.
to quickly find the Waldo, yeah, you just ignore all the immigrant.
I guess so.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's a logical answer, right? What kind of work do you do?
I'm a project manager for a tech company.
See, like you look like you are like a pragmatic, realistic, practical person. Yeah, so your answer reflects that. So you see, like Finding Waldo is very relatable to me because I'm also a people watcher. I thought I'm a perv, but turned out I'm an artist. You know, if I was to start my life again, I would just be a street photographer. So I want to capture the prettiest moment, the beauty fade, right? Women get old fast, so you got to capture the beauty. 20 years ago, I was checking out your mom, okay? Because I aged like an vampire. I looked the same 20 years ago, and it hasn't changed. I'm now checking the woman now whose mom were I checked out 20 years ago, right? But I don't check women out as much these days anymore because I feel like the unrealistic beauty standard has left Toronto. Maybe they can't afford rent or something, but lately people have been looking more practical lately. You know? So people who can afford rent are looking more practical than the unrealistic beauty standard. Maybe they go back to their parents' house or something. I don't know. They left the city. Are there any practical-looking people here? I don't know. I'm not talking about you. Did I lose you?
I think you lost me. Yeah.
Okay, which part?
It sounded like I thought you were saying that people look more real now, so they're less attractive.
Yeah, yes, what I heard. Yeah.
They look practical. They look more practical. They look like they can afford rent. They look like they can.
That's not how I process
They
it.
look like they have a high-paying jobs, you know. They look like they don't work in those unrealistic jobs like modeling, actors and all that, you know what I'm saying? Those people who have hope and dreams. Thank you. I wish the couple make more kids than 3, you know? Like how many people have kids? Oh, nice. You guys are contributing to my future comedy fans. Because all this empty seat because people were not making babies. Each empty seat is an unborn baby. Could be a baby. Like our parents make 2 little babies because I wish there were more people around. You know, that's why. Make it harder for me to find Waldo, you know, make it more interesting. Again, okay, so, you know, like, sometimes, okay, we talk about ghosts, okay? So, you know, in Hollywood, like the horror movie, you get haunted when you are alone in the house, which is very, which is such an expensive experience to be haunted because you are alone in the house. But in an immigrant house, how often do you get to be alone, right? So when you look at the mirror, it's usually when the ghost haunts you or something. But when we look at the mirror, it's the cousin, it's the whole village is in the house, right? How do you haunt the immigrant, right?
That's why we are.
Yeah, I might be already dead. You know what? Because sometimes ghosts don't know they're already dead, right? Sometimes ghosts, they are living in a purgatory and they repeat the experience over and over, and it's a punishment. Maybe this is my purgatory. Like 20 people in the audience, and every day I would just think, okay, one day I'll be on Netflix, but it's been and it's like it's been 1,000 years. I've been doing this small audience for 1,000 years with a lot of silence from the behind, and then I have to put a lot of name on naughty list, and then they keep growing, but I just never be on Netflix. You know, all about that. Or I will be on Netflix, just not the comedy genre. Maybe the true crime. You know? This woman always say, oh, red flag, you know. It's like back in your days, right, when you on that whatever.com where you met each other, right? Women are so trusting. They found you on like MySpace, and they found you on Google Review, and then they start chatting. Right? But now we have Tinder. Women have standard now, right? They can just swipe. Back then, we are hard to find. You know? Good men are hard to find. Now you just, you know, yeah. So it's okay. I'm spiritual. Okay. I believe in reincarnation. That means I will have plenty of time. That will be next time. I will be single again. Because I will stay free, you know, I'm stay free and let you lose it, you know, getting captured by women. The women are good like that, okay? They know that I have an important mission. They know that my calling is in comedy, so they left me alone. They don't want to distract me with unnecessary burden. They want me to set me free, okay? Yeah. Are there any other single men here? Huh? Huh? No, just me. Okay, all right, let's, okay. So people commit suicide by jumping into the subway track, right? Yeah, so the subway now slowed down to make sure the death is painful. It's like me getting a back massage from the RMT. Is like the RMT always argue with me. Is like, oh, you get the pain now, so you don't get the pain later. That's why I don't hire them ever now. You know, I go to the Asian massage parlor to fix my mommy issue now. Because all this pain is suppressed emotional damage, right? It's like all this suppressed the wounds from the childhood is become a long-term pain. So I go to the Asian massage parlor. They look at my mom, right? Because the Asian lady, right, but younger and skinnier, you know, and they compliment me, you know, and like my mom never compliment me, okay?
You need his mom.
I need your mom.
She compliments him all the time.
Nice. Wow. Really? No wonder Indian guys are full of confidence. It's a stereotype. No matter what, you're like, can you do this? You do this. Oh, of course I can do this. That's literally your mom, right?
Yeah, that's
nice.
No, I can do anything like this. Yeah.
That's true.
Right. Okay. I need to have more Indian jokes then. You guys are nice. Down a notch. Hey, if the comedy poster is just me, would you still be buying ticket? Would you have believed me? You know, or would you think, okay, Asian guy aren't funny and all that? Deep down, I have this fear, you know.
You're funny. Yeah, you're great.
Thank you, but because you have seen me now.
You look funny. We saw you up there.
I look funny. okay?
No, don't.
I could be on the poster
You
beside
can,
you.
yeah.
That's funny.
Because your mom tell you you can do anything. You can do anything.
Anything.
Okay, let's talk about my mom again, okay? So the Asian massage lady, you know,
She is your mom.
no, she's not my mom.
Do you have a title, Mom?
Okay, we'll get there one day. You know? There's a lot of material to go through, okay? So she was holding my hand as she massaged me. Well, she looked at me and said, "You look so young. Your body is beautiful."
Wow.
Yeah, the whole time she was massaging me, she complimented me, you know. She said, yeah, not my mom, but your skin so soft, you know, softer than a woman, you know, right? If this love is fake, I don't want true love. Because my mom's love is true, and see what happened, right? I want fake love, okay? Just so yeah. I'm open. It seems like I'm inspired to think. Yeah, cool. Because every time I open my mouth, women start to think. Because I'm thought provoking. Because I'm like enlightenment, you know. You need to stop thinking and empty your mind, you know? And just let me in, you know. So I have been single for my whole life, right? Because women find me to be, too good to be true, right? They've never seen a man. They've never seen a man with maximum charisma before. Okay, it's over their head, you know. It's over their head. I'm like enlightened. Okay, yeah. So red flag, women like this keep telling each other what a red flag is, right? I just miss the times when women don't talk to each other. Because women used to hate each other. Now they was like, "Oh, you're beautiful," under each other Instagram posts, right? Instagram posts really inflate their, really improve their confidence. But there's pros and cons to that, right? Pros and cons. It's like the con is that women keep saying everything is red flag now, and the list of red flag keep increasing, right? Yeah, women are getting so much demanding right now these days. They want you to have a job. Like, don't be a psychopath. I'm not a psychopath, I'm an empath. That's why I know everything about you guys, right? I'm very empathetic, and I know you have a mom, and I know you're confident, right? Yeah, okay. So sometimes people don't know they already became a ghost, right? That's why I'm practicing teleklinesis. To make sure that when I become a ghost, I can use my power right away. Right? Because like when the newbie ghosts have no power, that's why they want to scream, no one hear. Like they just ignore, and people walk through them, pee through them, right? Yeah. Committing suicide by the subway track is stupid. It's such a painful way to die. I would just drive my car, like my broke car. I have a poor car. I drive it to my enemy house in the garage. And then I keep it running. Then I haunted his house. Yeah, because my car is very poor, you know. That's why it give me a hard time when I do parallel parking. It's not because I'm Asian. It's because my car doesn't have camera in the back. You know, poverty make you spiritual, right? Are you spiritual? Yeah, because you are poor.
Nice.
Right? Were you? Okay, when you are poor, it makes you spiritual, because I want to open my third eyes, so that when I parallel park, I can look at my car from above. Yeah, I become spiritual now. Whenever I drive, I just meditate. This isn't real. Reality is just a dream. Then, because it makes noises too when I stir the wheel, because it's like sound. It's an old car. It's a sound of poverty, you know. So ever since I become spiritual, all the parking spot open up. Yeah. So one time I run into the parallel parking spot. You can park many cars in there. So I slowly head in while scratching another car. But there is a driver in that car. So I closed my eyes. Reality is just a dream. It's not real. It's not real. Then I opened my eyes. Oh, he's still there. That's why I have to pay. You know, usually I just forgive myself and move on, right? Because we all make mistakes. Just kidding, you know. He didn't have an insurance. That's why I could have done something to cheat him, you know. We look at the damage. He was like so cold. He's a skinny man. He's a damaged, abused man. I can tell. I can tell he's from a lower caste from India. Yeah. You're not from which caste do you belong? The second or third or the?
Yeah, one of those.
You're too dark to be the top. Like I don't. Yeah. So I pay him $800 of dream money. You know? Yeah, because reality is just a dream. And people pay me with dream and hope for comedy. So I have a lot of that to offer him. You know. Okay, it's become quiet now. Is it because I start to become more mean? Because you think it's getting real? Is it because I'm like a bad guy or something?
No.
Okay, thank you. I just want to make sure. Okay, one more. Okay. So there was ancient alien show, right? They say all this like our ancestors have craving of alien UFO on the wall and everything, right? So they said it's proof that UFO exists even then. But what if they were just drawing fiction, like sci-fi fiction? What if it was their Star Trek show of the time? What if this like their version of Star Wars?
That's a great outlook. I've never thought of that.
Huh?
That is really intelligent.
I've never heard anybody say
Thank you. There's so much love. Oh, I don't want to go. This feel my void, you know, the void, you know. Okay. Anyways, thank you. Welcome back, Asfa.
Oh my God. Yo, keep it going that was wild.